maiden race. We're away first time. Carmel Lock was the one who was out front of them, but has dropped in early. And amazingly, no one really too keen to go on in the very early stages. Honourable Howard is doing the honourable thing, but he's very low head carriage and up on the outside over the first, watching them jump it, all negotiated safely. Derrimon was a little bit slow in arrears as they meander really towards the fence number 2. Unbelievable for a 15-runner race that no one is too keen to go on in these early stages. Nudge the Nugget is the one now in the noseband who shows in front of Western Loader up on his outside over fence 2, and all negotiated safely. Marsh Lane is up on the wide outside. Honourable Howard is pitching in amongst them also in the very, very early stages. Carmel Lock's just in behind them. They fan right across the race course as they turn the corner. One right at the back, Miss Treacle, is out the race. Miss Treacle, jockey seems to have lost all of his balance there. Saddles off and he's been unshipped. Loose cloth there or something, but Miss Treacle is out the race as they head on towards the next plain one. Uphill they come in front of us. Grey Dream then and Honourable Howard are 1 and 2. Just in behind them is Carmel Lock, well nigh in that red cap, pulling quite hard back in 3rd or 4th. Nudge the Nugget up on his outside from Marsh Lane. Then we have Glen Ree back in the field. Following them on the outside is Hill of Direct, then Band of Roses over the next plain one, all over it safely. Back markers are Highland Thistle and Cloudy Coma. Turn left-handed. Down they go again, and downhill away from us. Out front then, Grey Dream it is with Nudge the Nugget 1 and 2. In behind them is Well Nigh back in 3rd. Carmel Lock is 4. Then Hill of Direct and Marsh Lane 5 and 6. Back in Honourable Howard is also quite handy back up in the field in these very, very early stages. Casco Bay is in about 7th position, followed by Glen Ray. And back then Western Loader, who seems to have lost a few places, is now travelling mid-division over the next plain one. He's overtaken in the air by Derrimon, then Band of Roses, Highland Thistle and Cloudy Coma. So they now head downhill towards the ditch for the first time. Grey Dream it is, by about half a length from Nudge the Nugget in 2nd. Well Nigh is bang there in 3rd. In behind him is Honourable Howard up on the outside of Carmel Lock, travelling in 4 and 5. Casco Bay then is back up on the inside of Hill of Direct. They're travelling in 6 and 7 at the moment in these early stages, all over the ditch up towards the next plain fence. Completed 1 circuit. Watching them file over it. Band of Roses hit it quite hard, relegated him back to the near back marker position. He's now in company with Western Loader, who doesn't seem to be enjoying the trip down here at all. Up the hill they come then. Grey Dream it is from Nudge the Nugget and Honourable Howard are 1, 2, 3 over this plain fence. Leaders are over it safely. Derrimon just hit the top of it as they now begin to swing back towards us. The back markers are Cloudy Coma, and Western Loader is the back marker. Cloudy Coma is right back in the field, along with Band of Roses after that bad mistake, and Highland Thistle in the orange colours. So another plain fence they come to. Grey Dream it is from Highland, Nudge the Nugget on the wide outside. Honourable Howard with that low head carriage and the eye shield is right up handy. Carmel Lock going the shortest way for Nick Williams is up on the inside. Casco Bay follows him. Well Nigh is in the black and white colours, red cap, about 5th position for Michael Hurd. Another plain fence they come to now, and over it safely. Marsh Lane back in the field then from Glen Ree. Then Derrimon on the wide outside is Hill of Direct, pushed along Cloudy Coma back of the field over the next plain one, and Western Loader is being pulled up and out the race. So 15 is reduced to 13 as they swing away from us downhill, and Honourable Howard takes them along from Nudge the Nugget, who was just nudged along by Will Biddick on the turn downhill. Grey Dream goes up the inside, sharing 2nd over the next plain fence. Then Carmel Lock, who's travelling ominously well for Nick Williams and is taken him to the front of the field. He's really pulling for his head, Carmel Lock, as they swing down away from us. For the final time, Honourable Howard though still has the call. Casco Bay is getting closer. Well Nigh is still bang there also as they go down away from us. Glenray is a little bit of a gap back to him with travelling in company with Derrimon and Hill of Direct still there. Marsh Lane has gone backwards. Highland Thistle at the back of that main group, and then Cloudy Coma to the ditch for the final time then. Kyle Moore-Lock is set about his business now. He's in front here from Well Nigh. Nudge the Nugget on the wide outside and Grey Dream are 2, 3 and 4. Nudge the Nugget is really pushed along, not finding too much. Casco Bay's Wonder Watch, he's moving well in 5th through runners. Kyle Moore-Lock then out in front by about a length and a half now. Hard ridden is Well Nigh. Grey Dream still giving plenty. Look out for Casco Bay, still travels really nicely for Richard Patrick back in about 4th position. Glen Ray is also on the move, picking them up slowly. Over the next plain fence, second last. Kyle Moore-Lock then out front by about 2 lengths. Grey Dream back in 2nd. Casco Bay still improving in 3rd as they swing back towards us now. Glen Ray's back in 4th, looks between the front 4 as they race towards the final fence now. Kyle Moore-Lock and Nick Williams with a good advantage. Has a look down the fence, but over it clearly. Grey Dream back in 2nd. Casco Bay hasn't picked up. Glen Ray's the one who's staying on for pressure up the long hill. Kyle Moore-Lock then out front, but he's wandering all over the ground here as he runs to the line. Nick Williams, Grey Dream now, one more chance for David Noonan, he's beginning to haul him back. Kyle Moore-Lock from Grey Dream. Glen Ray still staying on but won't get there, and Kyle Moore-Lock lifts the prize. Kyle Moore-Lock wins Grey Dream and Glen Ray photo for 2nd.